weekly breakdown. What's this? 9?
Yeah.
Something like that.
9.
9 weekly
9
breakdowns.
times we've done the weekly breakdown. Some cool stuff happened this week. I think we should start with, if you haven't seen it, the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer has been released. This is, the sequel to the Avengers. It's the end to Marvel's Phase 2. And, I think we should talk about it, because it's definitely very intriguing.
Dude, it's one of the sexiest trailers I've seen for a superhero movie.
It's a really trailer.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yes, I agree.
I like the Hulkbuster Iron Man armor.
Yeah.
It's probably the part that sells me in that trailer for the most part.
Yeah, definitely.
And it seems like this is really leading up to Captain America 3, which if they are really doing the Civil War storyline, it's going to be really intense.
Yeah.
I see more of a Captain America 3 just build off of this more than this, you know what I mean?
Being the Civil War.
Like, this might spark the events, but I don't think it's a big
Yeah. I think there's so many intriguing parts about this trailer. I thought when who's the fucker that plays Hulk?
Mark Ruffalo.
But when he's like struggling in the snow, you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh shit. And then when Captain America's shield was broken in half, that was intriguing. The Iron Man Hulkbuster thing, and also when he was kind of fighting Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm sure right there it probably isn't going to be some big serious thing. It's probably going to be one of those things where they're fighting a whole bunch of things and then they accidentally try to punch each other, and it'll be one of those lighthearted.
I honestly don't think so, because of the scene where he's in the snow, like struggling with his transformation or whatever.
Yeah.
So that part was intriguing, but I thought the ending was just so awesome, that trailer, when they have Ultron there.
There are no strings on me.
Yeah. Cool.
I've heard two things about that. I heard one, that they think Black Panther is going to be in the movie because they think his alter ego is in it, possibly. Some people think.
I saw 2 characters that I didn't recognize in the trailer, so.
Scarlet Witch probably and Quicksilver. Probably the 2 characters.
I think it was Scarlet Witch that I didn't recognize.
And then the other theory was that in one part that either Scarlet Witch puts a spell on Captain America, or she sends him back in time because he's walking around and there's people in like World War II Army uniforms, and he's in a building with him, like, it's like, what? So, I mean, who knows, they might explain that, but...
Yeah, another time travel one.
Time travel.
Yeah, I think, too, that I feel like the scale in this one's going to be even bigger than the first movie.
Yeah. First movie
which is absolutely mind-blowing to me, because the scale in that movie was just huge. It was especially towards the end. Yeah, it was.
So, this is gonna be a great movie. I can't wait.
May 1st.
May 1st can't come any quicker.
Well, we gotta get through Battle of the 5 Armies first.
True.
Yeah.
For the Holly.
Yep.
And I kind of want to go see Fury.
Fury.
Which one's that?
That's the one. That's the tank one. Yeah.
It was alright. Let's move the games. Super Smash Brothers on Wii U. A whole bunch of stuff came out for that. It's going to be 8-player matches now in this board game mode, which is sort of Mario Party-ish, and that you're playing.
That's kind of cool.
Like mini games and stuff. There's going to be a stage creator.
Of course.
And a whole bunch of other modes. Like there's this one mode where you can play bite-sized versions of all the old school games, like all the old school like Mario games.
Like the original game, that you could play like a little like.
There was I found that on the internet. It was like a little flash game, but they called it like Super Mario Crossover, where it could be like Link or Mega Man or what's his name from Contra.
Yeah.
And you could go through, and each one would like have different abilities to.
That's sweet.
And they also announced that Mewtwo is coming to Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS, spring of 2015.
Okay.
But there's definitely... The Wii U version is definitely substantially different than the 3DS version.
It's also substantially more than the 3DS version.
There's so much shit in this game. Like that's one thing about the 3DS version. There's already a whole bunch of shit in it.
Yeah.
And now there's more shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For some reason, I think while the Wii, like, right out of the gate was big, the Wii U has, like, warmed up and come into its own finally, because they're finally getting the games that it needed.
Yeah.
Like Smash and Zelda and
Yeah.
you know, things like that. The big titles that that would be system sellers. Because yeah, Mario is always a solid seller for Nintendo. But do you really need like another Mario game to launch your system?
Super Mario 3D World.
I mean, they're fun, but like you're gonna need something that people are going to be like going nuts for.
Yeah, I mean, I think people went really nuts for Galaxy because it was so radically different and fresh.
Yeah.
Where Mario 3D World's a fantastic game, it just isn't as mind-blowing as that.
Yeah.
But the most intriguing thing to me about Smash for Wii U is the 8-player battles.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I want to know how
That's
that
gonna be
plays
chaotic.
out. Like,
Yeah.
and there's so much that you could do with it. Like, could you, somehow put teams to it, and then you have 4 teams at 2 fighting each other.
2 teams at 4.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
You're just gonna need some
But yeah,
big
4
stages.
Yeah.
4 teams of 2, 2 teams of 4.
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be
crazy.
really fucking chaotic if the stages are,
Small.
Similar
Yeah,
to the 3DS.
completely, yeah. I think that's definitely very intriguing about that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't. I mean, I might have to get a Wii U sometime soon because of all this shit.
Yeah, I'm really stoked. The thing about the Wii U kind of reminds me of the GameCube, in that it probably won't light the world on fire in terms of sales, but like the franchises that were on the GameCube were like
Metroid.
at the time
Some of the best.
Yeah.
some of the best, if not the best, additions to their franchises, and that's kind of what's happening with
Metroid Prime was like game changing.
Yeah, and like Mario Kart Double Dash on GameCube was like the best Mario Kart at the time. Now like Mario Kart 8 is the best one.
Yeah.
And Melee was the best Smash Brothers, and the new one's going to be pretty fucking good. It just reminds me of the GameCube a lot, which is sweet.
What else we got?
Just a whole bunch of stuff to really mention for games. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is coming to the Xbox 360. Are you stoked?
Yeah, that's cool. I might get it maybe.
Yeah.
I might get it.
But
I just
again,
wanna do
360.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but is that game even worth putting on the wall? I mean, with it, but I mean,
I
for
think it was-
reasonable kind of like pricing.
I think San Andreas is one of the ones that is deserving of an HD like remake because it was like everybody's favorite game.
But I mean, in a way, is it almost even worth Rockstar putting that much work in? Whereas they could maybe just do a graphics upgrade and put it on the 360. You know what I mean? Or just like a little bump up, or just a little bump up. Whereas
They have Grand Theft Auto 5, which is basically in San Andreas.
yeah, so I mean, that's the other thing. So
Halo 5 Guardians might come out November 10th of 2015. Someone took a picture at 343 Industries, and there was a clock up in the corner, and it said like 82 days or something like that. And so people are speculating that that's a countdown clock to when Halo 5 launches. Halo always launches in early November.
yeah.
Seems to make sense to me. So, there you go. Halo 5, November 10th, 2015.
It's obviously not going to hit this December.
No.
Or this November.
No, of course not.
No. The Last of Us Game of the Year edition's coming to PS3.
Do you want to get 3 platinums?
Yeah. Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. It's coming to the PS4 and the Xbox One, February 17th of 2015. You can buy the game, I read, for $40, or there's like a free-to-play option where you can play it free and, I guess, buy things. It's kind of what Microsoft did with Killer Instinct, I think.
Yeah.
How the game was free to play, but if you wanted more characters, you paid for it.
Yeah.
So I think with fighting games,
That's kind of smart.
that is extremely smart. You know what I
That's
mean?
the best way to do it.
I completely.
Because then you only, you only pay for the characters that you're actually gonna fucking use.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yoshi's Circuit is going to be one of the tracks in the Mario Kart 8 November DLC. which is cool. I mean, Yoshi Circuit isn't the best Mario Kart track in the world, but it's not the worst.
Yeah.
I want Baby Park.
Baby Park, Donkey Kong's Mountain, DK Mountain.
Yeah.
DK Mountain was one of my favorite courses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Is Shy Guy Beach in this one?
The Shy Guy.
They have Cheat
Beach.
Oh.
And then they have the Shy Guy Falls.
Shy Guy Falls, yeah.
In it, so.
Trying to think. There's a couple other tracks, I just can't think of them.
You know,
I know there's probably going to be at least one or two, one based off of Legend of Zelda, probably. So.
Hopefully they put in, either in this one or the other one, they put in another Rainbow Road. That'd be sick.
You know, it'd be
put on the Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road.
It's never going to happen, but it'd be interesting to see a CTR Mario Kart crossover.
Yeah,
that would be
won't
insane,
happen.
but it would never happen.
Yeah. Which one would it play as?
They both play fairly similar, though.
Yeah,
I'd say
power sliding.
I'd say probably just because in the way Mario Kart's a lot more relevant. I'd say probably could.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, also Mario Kart's a little bit more accessible.
Or maybe you could have the option, at least in terms of how the controller plays. You know, you can set it to Mario Kart rules or Crash CTR rules. Like
change items.
Yeah, that could be cool. The Unfinished Swan's coming to PS4 and Vita October 28th. Apparently that's a good game.
Whatever.
Never played it. But yeah, World of Keflin's coming to Wii U. Blade Storm Nightmares coming to PS4, PS3, and Xbox One next year. That's like a Dynasty Warriors type game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's kind of all you need to know. Thomas Was Alone's coming to Wii U. Slender the Arrival's coming to Wii U, PS4, and Xbox One. There you go, Keith.
Slender the Arrival.
And Red Barrels has officially begun working on Outlast 2.
Did anyone ever actually finish Outlast 1?
Yeah, people did.
I mean, did we ever finish Outlast 1?
I didn't want to finish.
I didn't want to finish it either.
I want to.
Yeah,
it's an intriguing game.
It's cool. Because I know how it ends. I just hope that they do a better job. I mean, the Whistleblower DLC apparently has a good story, but I just hope they do make a better main story than.
After the one scene from the Whistleblower DLC, though, I'm just like, no, never, ever touching these games in my life.
I just wonder what they're gonna do that's new, to make it fresh.
Yeah. But then again, really, like, survival horror has been around a while. What?
I mean, maybe not make it all about the jump scares. Make it go like old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more atmospheric horror than just.
Apparently, Revelations 2 was doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot less like jump scares and more just like environmental, like tension building.
Yeah, that's how the first Revelations was too.
Yeah.
Which apparently that's like the best Resident Evil since 4.
Yeah.
Although I thought 5 was fantastic, it just wasn't scary. It wasn't really survival horror.
Well, I think they're taking they're splitting the Resident Evil series up. Like the Revelations thing is going to be like more survival horror,
which I think it should be the other way around.
Yeah.
To me, if you want Resident Evil, the main franchise should always stay survival horror because that's where it started.
Yeah.
And then you can have a spin-off, more action.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Franchise.
Exactly.
It's ass backwards to me.
Yeah.
Back-asswards.
Back-asswards, yeah. And Microsoft shipped 2.4 million Xbox consoles. Only to retail. They didn't say how much Xbox Ones have been sold. Which, I mean, I would kind of like to know. I mean, it's just...
I'm curious.
I'm curious. It's not like the biggest deal in the world, like, stats, sales. But it would be intriguing, because, I mean, you know the PS4 is at 10 million.
Yeah. We know the PS4 is still selling well.
Yeah, and you know where the Wii U's at.
You can just actually, you can just actually find PS4s now.
Yeah, that is true. Keith seemed fucking tired.
Me, I'm alright. There's not much to say for, at least in my opinion, on some of this stuff. So.
Yeah. To music, Era has signed with Sumerian Records, and there's a new EP dropping November 10th. I'm pretty stoked on that. I mean, I don't really like Sumerian Records, but Era is a really good band, deserves a bigger label. Let's see, Metallica are going to close out this year's BlizzCon They're playing at BlizzCon.
They're playing
Really?
at BlizzCon.
Metallica?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I never thought I'd see the day where Metallica played BlizzCon.
I know, right?
BlizzCon. Yeah.
It's just so weird.
BlizzCon, the sequel to Freeze 'em All.
Yeah.
It's just
BlizzardCon.
so absolutely weird.
That's funny.
August Burns Red, Miss May I, North Lane, and Era, and some other band are going to be touring on the Frozen Flame tour next year. That's cool. At the Gates, Converge, and Valen Fire they are on the 2015 Decibel Magazine tour. That's fucking sweet. I will be there. At the Gates, man. That's all I have to say. Crowbar, Unearth, and Black Crown Initiator touring. I'm hoping to possibly go to that too. It's in Reading. Yeah. Danzig and Deaf Heaven are working on new records right now.
Huh. Wait, you mean like Danzig the band? Or?
Danzig, the band.
Okay.
Yeah.
With or without Glenn Danzig.
Well, I mean, it kind of has to be.
It's called Danzig.
I mean, it's named after him.
Yeah.
It kind of has to exist with him.
Yeah. And I'm also extremely intrigued by Deaf Heaven because Sunbather was like... That album's amazing. And then Ozzy Osbourne hopes that Bill Ward will play on the new and final Black Sabbath record.
I hope so.
I hope so. Dude.
If it really is their last record, why not get the original?
I mean, he doesn't necessarily
band.
have to tour with them
Yeah.
because I understand maybe he might not
Want to
be,
tour?
well, he might not be physically able. I mean, some of those guys you could argue they're barely physically able anymore, but it's like
You can say that with Priest too.
you say that with a lot of bands, but I just think it's at least for just recording the album, it should have Bill Ward on
I think so too because it's the final Black Sabbath album.
Yeah.
He's the only.
it. Non-original member.
Yeah.
I mean, original member.
Still has Tony Iommi, Ozzy, and Geezer.
Yeah, you just get Bill Ward.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
I
Take
mean,
a million takes.
Exactly. It'd be so cool. And I'm just glad Black Sabbath's making one more album.
Yeah.
And hopefully that means they do one more tour.
You might be and see him one more time.
Yeah.
So,
Be cool.
yeah.
Because, I mean, 13 kicked a lot of fucking ass.
Yeah.
And
13 was
they were
really good.
great live when we saw them. So I really hope they do. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, anyways, moving on to this week's releases. There's a lot of shit coming out this week. This one's already out. I forgot to mention it last week, but Civilization Beyond Earth
Yeah.
is out.
I did see a little.
Apparently
bit
that's
of
really
that.
addictive.
Yeah.
Really addictive.
Yeah, it's like Civilization in space. That's cool. That
There's Alpha Centauri, but Civilization.
yeah, it's cool that they're spicing up Civilization. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Civilization could be seen as a very stagnant series.
Yeah. Sunset Overdrive comes out for Xbox One.
I really want that game.
I really
I
want
really
that
I
game.
want
too.
That game just looks like it'd be ridiculously fun to play.
I want it, damn it.
It looks very fun. Which, I read something because, and it was the biggest clickbait article from IGN. They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Sony's having some, like, 2-week horror sale.
Yeah, this
And they
fucking
use the same exact, text font that Sunset Overdrive uses, so everybody's like, it's coming to PlayStation! It's like, no, it's not! Microsoft's publishing this, I believe. So it's like, no.
If Microsoft is publishing it, it will never
I think
see
Microsoft's
PlayStation.
publishing it, but Insomniac owns the IP, so it
Could.
potential that maybe a sequel could come to PlayStation
Yeah.
4,
But not the first
this one. It's gonna be like a Dead Rising 3 and a Titanfall and those games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
This will probably come to PC. So yeah, Lords of the Fallen comes out for PS4, Xbox One, PC. Kind of like a Dark Souls ripoff.
Oh yeah, I did. see
Kind
a
of.
little
I
bit
mean,
of
I'm sure it might be cool, but
that.
it doesn't look. It's
not
like if
Dark
you
Souls.
want something like that, you might as well just play Dark Souls.
Exactly.
If you ask me, or just wait for Bloodborne. One of the two. I just feel that game's not going to sell at all, and Square Enix is publishing it,
And it's just,
so therefore they're probably going to get fucking pissed off.
and then they're gonna be like, we're gonna hold off. You're not getting Kingdom Hearts 3. Damn it. So, fuck you, Numero.
NBA Live 15.
I thought that franchise got killed with the last one. I thought
It
that
should be killed.
I thought that was like the death stroke with that.
It's so far behind NBA 2K, it should just die. Freedom Wars is coming to the Vita. Apparently that game is like a AAA Vita game made by Sony Japan.
Huh.
Wait, and it actually sounds very intriguing in that it starts off like you commit a crime and you're sentenced to jail for like 1,000,000 years. And then the whole game is you work to get your jail time down and get released.
Wow.
I mean, it seems kind of cool. It seems like there's some really cool gameplay elements to it, and I believe I can see this being a franchise that would come to PlayStation 4. So that's cool. Maybe it's the last AAA Vita exclusive. WWE 2K15 is coming out for PS3 and 360.
Shit, son, I'm after them. Those games used to be fun.
They used to be. The ones for like the original PlayStation. So good.
Yeah.
I mean, so I played the most recent one I played was like 08. SmackDown vs. Raw before it became just WWE. So, yeah, 08 or 09 was one of the last ones I played. So
yeah. Assassin's Creed: The Americas Collection comes out for PS3 and 360. So if you haven't played those games, best way to play them.
Yeah.
Although I still think they should have held off on it and put Rogue in with it. Just makes
right, because it's 3 Liberation and 4, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
It's just MX versus ATV Supercross is coming out for last gen consoles. They still make those games, man.
You know what? Do you know what game they need to make? You make one of those. Downhill Jam, the snowboarding game or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
SSX.
SSX. These make no.
Yeah,
those
SSX is fun.
Those games are fucking fun.
Yeah, they are. I agree. Disney Big Hero 6 is coming to 3DS. You gonna buy it?
Nah.
Why not? What's that fucking movie about?
I don't know. Superheroes.
I don't know either.
Superheroes.
The Legend of Korra: A New Era begins on the 3DS, and Power Rangers Super Mega Force on the 3DS. Guys gonna get that?
Oh, absolutely.
Costume Quest 2 is on the PS3 and the PS4. And then PS4 Update 2.0 comes out on Tuesday.
What is that update?
Share play. Everything.
USB.
I mean, like,
USB.
is there anything else besides SharePlay coming in with it?
USB support for music, themes.
YouTube, I think, is coming in this patch.
Possibly, yeah.
They haven't said anything about that, but yeah.
It's supposed to. YouTube's supposed to. If not with this patch, it's coming very, very soon.
Okay.
What else is in that? You're now able to just say add to library for a PlayStation Plus game instead of downloading it
right away.
Yeah.
You know what they need to put in this patch, or one of these patches? Captain Nuts is online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just notifications.
Or I don't want anybody to see. I don't want to see anybody to see that I'm online.
Yeah.
I'm not on to play games. I'm getting on so maybe I can like
watch Netflix
YouTube
and go to
or
bed.
something.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Like don't fucking bother me.
Exactly.
Sorry. Damn, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Frank. I don't want to play Diablo.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Those two things they have to add.
It's okay. He doesn't watch your shit anyway. So.
On the music side, a lot of cool things too. Abysmal Dawn with Obsolescence. That album fucking rules. Devin Townsend with Z2. Obituary with Inked in Blood. That album fucking rules too. Hideous Divinity with Cobra Verde. There you go. Unearthed with Watchers of Rule. That should be cool. At the Gates at War with Reality. Beyond Creation. Earthbound Evolution. That album's fucking sick. Anal Necroth with Desideratum. That shit's crazy. And Mind Maze. Back from the Edge. If you don't know Mind Maze, you need to listen to Mind Maze.
They're pretty good. They're from where? They're from around here.
They're from Allentown.
Allentown, that's right.
Allentown, Pennsylvania. They're like a power metal band. They're absolutely incredible. So definitely check them out.
Yeah.
So we'll be reviewing.
Show them some love. Tell them we sent you.
Yeah. And tell them we're never looking back.
'Cause I'm never looking back.
Alright,
Yeah.
this just gets bad.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all the breakdowns?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think that's all the breakdowns.
Yay.
Keith turns 21 on
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Fuck
Wish
him.
Keith a happy birthday. Send him
Blow up
some
his
vodka.
Twitter timeline.
Oh shit. It's okay. I don't get on that anymore, so it's okay.
No.
Yeah, me either.
Do it with Facebook. If
Am I
you want.
really the only person here that's like semi-active on Twitter?
I used to be active, and then my boss followed me.
I used to be active, and then I got a phone that for whatever reason won't let me get the Twitter app. So I'm like, I ain't getting on the internet Explorer. Fuck
What about
that.
your new phone?
On this one, I think I can get it. So maybe I'll get back on.
If on that phone, when you hit the Facebook app, does it pull up Google?
No, then not this one. I like the old one. God, that was fucking stupid. Alright.
Yo, and also make sure to check out our reviews of things.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff is
We
going
went
up
to
soon.
we went to some shows, reviewed some albums, we reviewed some games. That's what we do.
So, you know,
Yeah.
that's what this channel's about.
And
such.
there's a couple. I'm gonna try to review most of those albums that I just listed. Probably every single one of them except for Anelna Croft. I probably won't do.
I'm gonna try to do.
And Hideous Divinity, but yeah.
I'm gonna try to do a couple lists. Top Friday 13th movies. Top Halloween.
Yeah,
movies,
there's Halloween.
Top Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some shit like
Do
that.
some shit for Halloween.
Yeah, and also very very soon we made we're gonna do a whole nother week of list. This time based around games.
And such.
Yeah.
There's,
Of the sort.
and then they're all really cool. So
Yeah, you should watch all of them. Every single one. And you should watch.
All.
You should go through, like, you should make a playlist of every video we've ever made.
All
and hit
600.
start at the beginning of it and just sit there.
Well, the making of this video, what, 615?
Probably. Something like that. I don't know. I don't keep count.
Yeah, something like that. No.
That's actually, well, there's 614 uploaded right now.
Yeah.
There's probably
There's a bunch more on your computer yet. But
Probably like
still, I mean, don't
probably
know.
like 800 then of stuff that's also been taken off. And
Yeah.
if you can, you should find those videos. They're somewhere.
You should watch all 614 videos.
Yeah, watch them.
Yeah. Everything.
And tell your friends to subscribe.
Yeah. Actually watch our videos. That'd be cool too.
Yeah,
just watch
Blaze it.
Shit.